Thinking out loud.
So honey, I
Take me into your love.
fucking on.
Oh. Gooning under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling.
My friend was giving me shit for saying on the podcast last week that I would rather die before doing comedy music, and then
you did that post.
and then I did don't
think
don't
that.
let me come.
Did well, though.
Did well.
Yeah, did well.
Went
Proud of you.
went viral on TikTok. Multi-screen's first viral TikTok.
Period.
And in some ways I feel good about it, and in some ways I feel like I'm doing exactly the sort of thing I shouldn't be doing,
Yeah.
which is like being silly
Yeah.
when I should just be promoting a music.
Well, I
season.
think it's good to kick it off and then pull it back. Because I think the people, what are they called? Laundry
That's what she
Day.
said.
Kick it off and pull it back, Wolf. Laundry Day.
Yes, they did it too long.
They did it too much, and now they're just the TikTok band, but that aren't like known for music. They're known for just singing like emos.
It's one of the first rules of social media is don't do the thing you went viral for too long. You got to diversify.
First with a rule of social media: post your breasts.
Yeah. Little bit of cleavage never hurts.
Never hurt nobody.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Luzen. I just want to check that we are recording. Sophie, wait.
Oh,
That sounded like a firework.
gunshots in the club. We're rolling.
Guns in the club.
We've moved to the kitchen because someone said that Sue's boyfriend's London Fields flat looks like a prison. That's exposed brick, sweetie. Okay, so watch your fucking tone.
Have you ever seen the Barbican?
Yeah.
It's industrial.
How are you doing, Sue?
How am I doing? Well, don't you dare go on that. How am I doing? Moderate today.
Yeah?
I've been good. Had a good weekend. Was in A&E, but we'll get that. We'll get to that later. But I've been good. Guys, I think I have autism.
This week's title.
Yeah, this week's title, I think I have autism. However, like, because things just don't go in my brain. My brain clearly doesn't work the way it's meant to work. And I want to go private and get an autism test, but it's £1,000.
For context, she wants to go private.
Yeah.
Because if you go through the NHS to get your... Actually, I don't know about autism, but ADHD is definitely 2 years.
A year and a half at least.
And I had
I
had no idea that it would cost that much.
That much, yeah. And then if you're still private to get like medication, it's like £40 a go. I'm like, girl, I went private for hormones. I'm like, I mean, will I do this? I don't know. Like how mentally weird it is. Maybe I do have to just pay it. But like, I don't have that type of money just lying around.
Now, if you could summate the headlines of how you've got to this point on this occasion, what would you say has happened?
Feeling pointless, not knowing how to process anything, and not actually caring enough to get up and not knowing how to care.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That does make sense.
I mean, I've spoken about it a million times. Like, I'm actually, honestly, I was talking to my partner earlier about it, and I genuinely am so bored of saying it. But like, it's like today, I felt myself pranging. So I was like, I go out for a walk. I walked to the end of my road and just stood on the corner for ages because I was like, I don't want to go on a walk. Neither do I want to be inside. Neither do I want to do anything. But I don't want to feel like this. And then you just go round and round in circles.
Yeah, no, literally just walking back and forth.
I literally went to the corner of the street and I stood there 5 minutes going, what the fuck am I doing?
And then you turn back.
And then I went home and then cried in front of the mirror.
I quite often like leave the house, don't have any reason to leave the house. Just walk up and down my roads, getting increasingly frustrated with not being able to make a decision on what I'm going to do.
Yeah, same.
And then retreat.
So
Which I think, as I told you before the podcast, is emblematic of the wider problem itself, which is that we have never had this much freedom.
Yes. So again, this is also the thing that I feel about this whole thing is I feel extremely privileged to be able to find out that maybe I'm autistic or ADHD because before this year I'm doing like social media and music full time. I was working in cafes 5 to 6 days a week, so I was literally quite unable to even understand half of the things that I've wanted or needed. And then finally, when you get to a privileged position in which like you've worked really hard for the job that you have and you earn enough money to like chill out a little bit, you kind of look around and realize how many problems you've been ignoring.
Yeah.
So again, like, that's also why I feel frustrated, is I feel like incredibly like privileged enough to like even consider this. So that annoys me. Like, it's almost like I've freed up more time because I'm able to do this now full time. However, with that comes a lot of problems because now I have to like face the issues that I've been ignoring. Yeah. And the music's fucking loud.
Yeah. It's shit.
But it's fine. Like, it's fine. But like, I think it would explain a lot of like my social things.
Yeah. And similarly, the last week.
Yeah, how have you been? Sorry.
No, babe, it's okay. I went to a casino. We're going to get to that as well. Went to the Hippodrome in Soho. Wonderful place. Similarly, I've been struggling to get out of bed every day for the last week, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's. I told one of my friends, and she was like, "You just don't have a job." And to be fair,
that will do it.
That will do it.
And again, that's a really privileged take.
Yeah,
exactly. And it sounds dreadful, but it's true.
Yeah, because I'm messaging the Louis Bluey Creative Direction group constantly, anytime I have any problem, and they all have jobs and I don't. So I feel like a lot of the time when I'm going like, oh, I don't know whether to go ahead with I Love My Wife or not, they're like, Louis, like actually have something to do here. I've actually got a meeting in 10 minutes.
But the thing is, what I want to go back to is I think I need to stop saying to people I don't have a job. Like, people ask me in the pub like, what are you doing tomorrow? And I could be like, nothing, I've got nothing on. But it's like, I do have a fucking job. Yeah. It's just that, like, my job now
it's just a ridiculous job.
It's a ridiculous job in which it doesn't require, not in a rude way, and much work.
Yeah.
Or like the work it requires is me to just be online posting.
Yeah.
Like, and that is my job. Or like with music, for example, like my job is also to like record music. But like, in
how much of your time do you really spend recording music?
But you can't like.
Exactly.
I record with producers and like with my friends and whatever. They also have jobs, so it's this like thing of like, we can only record when we plan it. I'm not Cardi B. I can't go to the studio every day, lock myself in. Do you know when people like I fall asleep in the studio? It's like, who's paying for that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's also this thing I was saying to Bill actually. I was like, look, it's like being in a creative job is great. However, being in a creative job and not having that much money but enough money to survive is weird. Because if you had loads of money, like if you were a really successful musician or a really successful actor or whatever, you got loads of money to just fuck off everywhere or do whatever the fuck you want. However, I've got enough money to get by, but not enough money to like live.
Yeah.
So then it's this like weird thing where it's like, I do just have this like random,
which is kind of what the EP is about.
Time, which literally what my EP, I'm not rich enough to have shame is about. But it is that. It's like, again, I understand it's a really wank complaint, so I just want to like underline that. However, like, if you ever find yourself in a position where, I don't know, maybe become like a manager or something, and then you can go down to like 3 days a week. Wait, the manager in which context? Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know, manager of an office. You go down to like 3 days a week. Music manager. It's like, no. Well, it could be that. But like, and then you go down to like 3 days a week, or you go freelance in like, I don't know, you're like, corporate job. Like, it's like you find yourself with so much time that you've never got before, and you might find out that you also have autism. Yeah. Well, a few thoughts have come to my mind. Firstly, I feel like on the music making thing, like, you don't need to be making music all the time, every time, because the way your mind works is that you work very quickly. Yeah, and like, I know spontaneously. What I want to say. Yeah, exactly. So you get it done, and it's not really in your interest to be working all the time because it would make the outcome less good. Yeah, period. The other thing is that like, I feel like I definitely resonate with the idea that like, when I had a full-time job, I remember saying to my friend at the time that like, oh my God, like, I just wish I could work on music 5 days a week. Yeah. And I then at one point went to 4 days a week in my job, and you kind of find out that it's not always as simple as that like... Absolutely not. Either like... For many reasons, maybe because you're not as accountable. Like I was talking to you before the podcast, like... The reason you have the time, or like, and me as well, like, the reason we're analysing ourselves this much is because we have the time to, and like, we're slacking basically, or like, doubting ourselves because we don't have like, well, for me personally, I don't want to speak for you, but like, if last week I was feeling shit, I would just get up and go to work, and my boss would be leathering me every morning. Yeah.
So I'd just get through it and I wouldn't think about it.
Or
Whereas,
and then you have a key with the divas.
yeah.
Or like I was working in cafes, you'd go in, you'd have a cup of tea and a cake, and then your mate would come in to close the cafe, and
Yeah.
you'd key for like 3 hours.
And you kind of, you surround yourself
You
with
just go
people, you're busy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like now I don't have that, or your work is dependent on somebody else. So it's like, all right, well, who's ringing me? Oh, my
Ruby.
sister. I'll get back to her later.
Sorry, Ruby.
Sorry, Ruby. And then like later on, you'll be like, but like, so for example, today, my only plan really was do this, right? But it's like, you could turn around any moment and be like, look, I'm cancelling today. I'm fucked. Do you know what I mean? Then your life is so dependent on other people. And then it's really difficult because it's like, your life isn't dependent on other people, but it's completely dependent on other people.
Yeah.
And it's really weird. But I need to stop saying to everyone like I'm unemployed or I'm like doing nothing, because like I do have a job. It's just different.
Yeah, it's quite
To what
fun
I
and
do.
easy to lean into the fun employed.
Yeah, and then I think then you
thing.
start like kicking yourself
Yeah, it's also probably insufferable to people who are in jobs.
too.
I want to ask you, what do you think Sue, who was working in a cafe, would say to current Sue?
Girl, stand up, you freak. Like for real, like you almost like honestly, my new affirmation. I know you want to talk about affirmations today, but genuinely, we'll get onto it. But my new affirmation is like, I want to get better because I genuinely like lost my way a little bit, and it's not like I like wake up every day. I'm like, this is fucking miserable. But I'm like, I'm so lucky to be in this position. It's just you get in this position and you're like. And it's so funny, I'm literally going on tour at the end of the month, and I just keep saying to people like, yeah, but when I'm on tour it'll be fine. And it's like, yeah, for what, 5 days, and then you're back to it. Like it's weird. Like it's almost like, you know, it'll be fine when I get a job, and then you get a job and then you do it for like 5 days or like, and then you're back to nothing. And it's just like, but then one day it'll change. I don't know, maybe your song goes viral, or like you get a tour with someone and you like blow up, and then it's like you're never free ever again for 3 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no in between. Or like, I don't know, Bill might get an acting job tomorrow and fucking fuck off for 6 months. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no, being freelance is like, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And it's probably gonna, obviously you can find ways to manage it, or we can both find ways to manage it better and deal with it better, i.e. Exploring a diagnosis for something, but also like bomb. I say it way too much. Thank you, Alexander. This is just the life of being self-employed creative. I think you can get a lot better at dealing with it and find ways to generate self-worth and keep your life interesting, routine, good habits, diagnoses, therapy, blah, 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 blah. But also, this is like, there's, as an actor, like there are going to be times where you have less work, and there are going to be times where you have too much work.
Exactly. And then you got press run, then you got thing, and then all that goes. And then, I don't know. And then it isn't. It's really weird. And also there's like levels to it as well. Like, again, realistically, we both are just starting. And
Yeah,
so
that's what I've been thinking about.
So it's like,
this is the bit that's meant to be easy.
This is the bit that's like meant to, everyone's like just chillax and
like proper famous, like, or like successful musicians like miss this part.
Yeah.
This is the part where they're like, which is also just natural, like nostalgia. Like you're always gonna want what you don't have. You're always gonna be like rose tinted glasses of the time where you were actually maybe not having as better a time as you thought. But like, that being said, any musician is like, oh, I missed the bit where I was just coming up, because I felt like there was no pressure and I was just
100%.
We're fucking moaning about this.
Wouldn't it be good to just like have something on tomorrow? Like, what have I got tomorrow? I'm meeting someone for a coffee and I'm meeting someone for dinner.
Yeah. I mean...
And then I hope someone emails me about a job. That's literally my life at the minute. Like, it's a full moon tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just I've already been on my knees begging the universe. I'm like, please, I need something. Or financial security to the point where I can get diagnosed with autism and then go on holiday or something. Not a holiday, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I can be that rich that I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Because it must be easy for album cycles, like people like Lord and that, like in between, which disappears for 4 years. But she goes in Kiki.
Yeah.
Year of touring, couple years off.
Yeah.
Kiki in, nerve. But because you got money to do it. I don't have money to do it right now. I'm just like, Man's just here, innit? Like every day, like I go out for a coffee and I'm like, fuck, you know, I've had to buy new headphones because my headphones broke.
Yeah.
Also, side note, I put on my story headphone recommendations.
Uh-oh.
That had 10,000 views, right? 10,000 views. The reason I did that wasn't for recommendations. None of you PR girlies work for headphone companies. No one wanted to give me a pair of headphones. No. And like, I know that.
Nothing. We're looking at you.
But yeah, we are. And I had so many. I've seen the girls getting gifted these Nothing headphones, and I got so many DMs, and I'm so grateful. If you recommended me some headphones, I'm so grateful. However, no one gifted me a pair. So today, I'm about to buy some headphones. Do you know how hard it is? Me. Do you know how hard it is to get autism and have no headphones?
Asking for
We are
headphones,
insufferable.
headphone recommendations on your story. Just
Have I
'cause
just become a monster?
you just wanted some attention. You wanted some love. So you asked for headphones
honestly, putting things on your. But honestly, my story's been popping off at the minute. But yeah, 10,000 views and not one gift.
Come on, guys.
How vile is that?
Well,
Also as well, like, do you know when you get those? I don't know if you get it as well. You probably do. But like, so like this fashion week, I didn't get one job, and I'm like, am I just like?
I don't.
Am I just like the Ockers one at the minute? Like, have I pissed everyone off? Like, I'm like, what have I done? Everyone is booked. Girl.
I don't have any expectation.
But even like hosting, I'm like, hello. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, have I annoyed anyone?
Well, isn't it in Paris? No.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I'd go to Paris.
Yeah.
But everyone's working, and I'm like, have I done something wrong, or have I just branded myself as a musician a bit too solidly?
No, I just think this is natural kind of
Yeah, it just happens.
peaks and troughs of presenting.
Everyone is working.
Really? Okay, everyone. Well, I can't comment on fashion because
Yeah. Well, it's not even fashion. I just need a job. Please.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what will get you a job?
What?
Just fucking consistency, just reps. And and to be fair,
also, I've been going viral.
You've been popping.
I've been going viral, ho. I've got like
if you
talked
keep
about
doing
Taylor
that-
Swift, got 26,000 likes the other day.
Yeah.
Then I got like 70,000 likes the other day. Like, girl, come off
just
it.
listing off stats.
Yeah. And on Instagram, it says I got 1.1 million profile views this month. And on TikTok, it's probably much more.
And my impressions are higher than my reach, which means that people are sharing it naturally.
And that's just my page. So let's talk about Straight Diva. That's around 700,000 views in the past month on the main account on Instagram and way higher on TikTok.
And the vibrator company parred us off.
Yeah, did they reply?
No.
They just never replied, right?
Guys, this vibrator company said they wanted to work with us. We got really excited. A really nice vibrator company, and they went cold because they said that the screenshots of our stats they were sending just didn't work.
And we were like, what? But that's okay. Love you.
It's okay. Still love you. Still love.
And
to
we'd
work
love to work with you.
Yeah.
And they've replaced us at Field.
Just to. We're washed.
We're
washed.
We've been replaced.
We're in a flop era.
We're in a flop era.
You know what? We're not.
This should be called our flop era.
We're actually not, Sue. Because we're getting.
It's like when you see people that you look like you've been doing loads. I was like, what? For the last month, I've been doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been gaining autism.
You're
guys.
always focusing on the bad shit, and other people are generally focusing on the positive shit.
I released a song, it flopped. And
But I'm the same. Like I'm like.
We're in our flop era.
And when it's your own shit, you always focus on what went wrong and what you could have done better.
Yeah.
When nobody really thinks that like that. And we've got the last episode. I think is the most recent episode has the most plays on all podcast platforms in the first 7 days compared to any other episode. So
maybe we're not.
Hey, take solace in that. All right,
we're coming up. We're coming
just
up.
hold that.
Yeah, have that
and
in your
sit
heart.
with that for a second.
Yeah, and think about it.
But on the mental health thing, I will just say that
Don't kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself. You're great.
Yeah.
You'll
Thank you so much.
take proactive steps.
Oh yeah.
You getting diagnosed can't be a bad thing, except they might give you speed, and then you get hooked on speed. But that could be fun. Could
I've
be
stopped
great.
cigarettes. So I need
How many of our
something.
listeners are on ADHD meds? Fire off in the
Probably
chat.
a lot. Please let me know.
I was saying to you before the podcast, I'm maybe slightly. Autism is a whole different thing.
I think I'm more autistic than ADHD.
ADHD diagnosis, apart from giving you meds, which can work, I don't know what else it does, really.
I think I might need meds.
Yeah.
I think I
And
might.
then, hey, there's nothing wrong with
There's
meds.
nothing wrong with that.
If a pill fixes my problems, I'm cool
I
with
took
that.
a pill in Londonville.
And that's why we're partnering with Valium.
Yeah, that's why we're partnering with BetterHelp. God, I'd love to. They got a shmoney.
Yeah, we're always fucking
I think we
banging on about
deserve like Hinge at this point,
Mm,
or like someone like Meta,
yeah.
something
Yeah,
fat money.
let's
we
go.
want like a big fat brand deal.
Yeah.
We uploaded a picture of us eating dinner, and we got loads of likes on that. I was like, what could we do with the brand deal? So much.
Yeah, we could get funny. We could do sketches.
Also, no,
What? Okay.
I'm just gonna slag everyone off.
So on this week's episode of Am I Being a Woke Wet Wipe?
Yeah.
So I think I got a little bit depressed at the casino, and yeah, so I went to the Hippodrome Casino in
Yeah.
Soho.
Good for you, girl.
We were meant to go to Lola's Underground, which was meant to be a supposedly niche, but I think just part of the Hippodrome, which is now defunct because the Paddy Power Sportsbook has opened up in the Hippodrome Casino, as I'm sure you'll all be well aware.
So aware.
And the Paddy Power Sportsbook is in the basement of the Hippodrome Casino, and it's like just screens everywhere. And we went for my friend's birthday. It was really fun, but there was a moment where I suddenly faced the possibility that this is all fucked. And I don't know if I was just getting a little bit upset because I'd lost all my 50 quid,
Yeah.
or if maybe it was one of the most depressing things I've ever seen.
What,
People-
betting?
Yeah.
Well, don't they? Isn't
Not
it?
just betting, but like these fruit machines, like going into Soho to bet on like a computer screen, people just like glued to the screen, pulling the lever repeatedly. The thing I will say is that like, what I will say,
What I will fucking say.
I didn't see anyone there that looked like visibly broke.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
it seemed kind of, you know,
yeah.
middle class.
Yeah.
I
I've
didn't
never
see
been.
anyone with like bags,
Yeah. Stressed.
drinking fucking screwdrivers.
But then this is the thing, though. But that is like where
That's a stereotype.
it was funny because who was I with? I think I was with Bill. We were walking past this man in Hackney, and his son asked him, like small son, like I don't know, like 3, 4, asked him what a betting shop was, and he literally stopped him and he was like telling him why like betting shops are bad, because there was an MP that's been going around recently about, maybe it was somewhere in London, but like how like on the high street there's like 3 betting shops, and it's like, I think betting is used specifically. Like we had a betting shop in our village. Like our village barely had fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like I think they put them in deprived areas to keep, well, quite frankly, poor people poor.
Yeah.
Like it is fucked. I think it is
for
like,
sure.
I think betting is like, I think is such a systemic problem.
Yeah.
And like I think they just throw in. I know obviously Soho is like a bit more like Las Vegas is like,
Yeah.
but I think betting in itself is, I mean, it's a cancer.
But you could win lots,
But you could win loads.
and lots of money. Have you ever been a gambler?
No, I couldn't, because I don't really care that much either.
Yeah, me neither. I can be addicted to many things.
But I
Weirdly,
do
gambling
it.
isn't one of them.
Bingo's fun. Drag queen bingo.
Yeah. Can you get addicted to drag queen bingo? Are there enough drag
Well,
queen
no, because they
bingo
only do
nights?
2 rounds, and then they're like, right, night, and you're like, oh.
And they're doing bits. They're
Yeah,
doing like
and it's
stand up.
funny. We should go.
Yeah.
There's the best drag queen bingos, the Rose and Crown on Tuesdays in Greenwich.
Okay.
Sounds far. It's fierce. It's by Miss Isles, this drag queen who's a legend.
Yeah.
And it's real fun.
But, and this is a me problem, I was thinking about this in terms of gigs. If your gig is on a Monday, I'm not coming. Don't say you're playing a Monday
A headline show.
in London.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Apparently that's good for the industry.
Well, obviously I'll come.
My management were like, Monday's like genius.
But like, would you go
In
to
Central.
a gig on a Monday night? Actually, you don't have like
I don't go out, babe.
Yeah.
So no. I actually thought that. I was actually thinking this last night. I was like, realistically, when my project comes out, I need to start going out again. Maybe that's why I'm not getting booked, because I just don't go out. Maybe I need to go see people.
Maybe that could help.
We need to start getting on
I think
lists
that's overrated
again.
though, when people are like, you gotta be there, you gotta fucking show face, and
I
like
think it does help.
it
though.
can help, but like it's not the be all and end
She's
all.
calling me again.
No, Antonia's calling you. She's Mrs.
What's
Popular.
happening? What have I done?
Antonia is getting a pickup. Sorry, Ruby.
Hey, babe.
Hey babe, how are you?
Gorgeous. You're literally on Straight Diva right now.
No way, hi!
Are you okay?
Hi divas. Yeah, I was just ringing to say hey, checking in.
Oh my god. Okay, great. Because my sister just rang me a second ago, and I was like, "Have I posted something inappropriate?" I was like, because if Tones is ringing me after my sister. Okay,
No.
well, can I call you back in a bit?
Yeah, love you.
All right, I love you.
Bye.
Bye. That is Tonia. Stream her song. Plug yourself, Tones.
Go stream my music. Love you guys.
Love you, Tones.
Bye. Period.
Period. But yeah,
Put that back.
gambling is bad. Thanks, guys. That was this week's episode of Am I Being
Keep it on
Awoke?
charge. Sorry, that is this week's
Never
episode.
interrupt me ever again.
God, and that is this week of Am I Being Awoke also, which I've really liked how you made a bit.
Thanks.
I've realised that would you like any more Sim Pellegrin?
Oh, yes, I would. Moving on, I watched 2 movies the last week.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of myself because I don't watch movies enough.
Yeah.
As I'm sure many of our audience will share, I'm too rotted.
Yeah.
And I'm on my ticky-tocky too much. So I'm really trying this autumn, especially with the dearth of movies coming out this October, to see as much of these fucking films as possible. And the last week, I watched the PTA film,
Yeah.
One Battle After Another.
How did you find it?
I thought it was brilliant.
I thought it was brilliant.
And I also watched Steve.
And thoughts on that?
Did you watch it?
Of course I watched it. I watched it last week when we brought it up.
But I thought when you were talking about it that it had already come out.
We saw it in the cinema. We
Oh, you
went.
saw it in the cinema?
Yeah, they did it like a short screening. Yeah.
Oh, very
So
nice.
we went there, so
I
me
thought
and
it was
Bill went.
also brilliant.
Brilliant. What
So
did you
good.
prefer?
Ooh.
I know what I preferred.
I don't know. What did you
I
prefer?
preferred obviously PTA.
Yeah.
Because I felt like it was more action vibes. I loved Steve, and I liked how. I mean, this is Bill's point, but how like Cillian Murphy, Cillian Murphy, was in it. So like, and it was like definitely like an indie film, and it was really nice. And I saw another indie film as well
Okay.
called Plain Shirts.
Okay.
It's like a new gay one with Russell Tovey.
Okay.
Tovey, that fag. I'm allowed to say that. I used to be gay, and I like him. Plain Shirts, I think. It's like a
Am I spelling plain right? Plain clothes.
plain clothes. Yeah, and it's about being gay in like the 90s, and they like have a hookup and like. But I honestly hate films like that. Like I feel like every film's about a repressed gay guy. All these gay.
Right.
It is. Loved it.
And Josh O'Connor's playing the repressed gay guy. No. I'm being silly.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I was like, is he? Good for him, because I didn't see him in it. I was like, where was he? Josh O'Connor. But.
Although he is in a film, there was a trailer for a film he's going to be in.
Oh, they're all
that looks
playing gay
really
at the minute,
good.
though.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh, the
playing
one,
gay.
the American. Where is
Yeah.
that American? Yeah, I saw that. That was in the trailers of this film.
Yeah.
It was really good, and it actually reminded me, and actually very much inspired me, because it reminded me of like how it felt to be repressed. Because I had a very short repressed time. I was like 14 to 15,
Yeah.
and then I couldn't really deny it anymore. But it just reminded me of being repressed.
Yeah.
So I do feel quite
That's
inspired.
wonderful.
But I loved Steve, and I
Yeah.
really like how Cillian Murphy. I actually really liked it because I was like, how have they made Cillian Murphy clapped? But
Wispy
they did.
beard.
Yeah, he looked a bit mean.
He
That
was-
obviously that's the point.
I think I'm saying this because I saw him say it in an interview, but it did feel like he was kind of playing a character similar to himself.
Yeah.
I thought he was really, really effortlessly brilliant. But I
Simbi
thought The
was
Shining Star was... Sims was good.
good. Sims was so good.
Sims was great, although not as big of a role as I thought it was going
No,
to
I
be.
hoped for a bigger role. For
But I thought the kids were The Shining.
Oh my god, so funny.
So funny.
I don't know any.
Shy was the
Shy
only one
was
I remember.
amazing
Shy
and
was inc-
beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh, absolutely gorgeous.
But I think the lesson I got, Sue, from both films actually, is how similar to what we've been talking about in our stupid mental health, it kind of exposed how little the things I worry about
Yeah.
actually matter.
For sure.
Like, because on one hand, in One Battle After Another, it's like people fighting for political means and risking their lives for it, and like this backdrop of like ICE and America and the war on drugs and the war on minorities and immigration, and then in Steve it's like these troubled kids from like really traumatic backgrounds, and it just made me think that maybe I don't need to worry about how many TikToks I've made.
Yeah.
But you know, not to say like. Yeah, not to say that these movies made me think like, oh, my life is so stupid. They also were just like so inspiring and great, and it made me think that art and films are so great. It made me think of when I saw Paul Thomas Anderson's last film, Licorice Pizza. I was like, this is Puss.
Yeah.
So I ultimately left the cinema feeling both kind of existential.
Can I name spoiler alert? But when the Haim sister got shot in the head, I literally jumped.
Same.
My
friend, you were next to me.
I leaped out my seat, and like no one else did, and I like, bitch, I did not.
Yeah.
I was like, girl.
I also really liked how I thought Sean Penn was incredible. As Sean Penn is the like racist army officer, the main villain.
Yeah.
He's this guy that walks like so.
It's crazy.
He's such a like you can see how rigid he is and how he walks. He does all these like twitches as he walks.
So it's so.
But
amazing.
like
the car chase.
I
literally felt sick.
Yeah.
Like I felt like it going my stomach. It's crazy.
But like Sean Penn is this horrible racist character, but he's like the whole film is so funny.
Yeah, it's so funny.
They humanize all these horrible American racist army officers.
And Jungle Pussy.
Jungle Pussy was great.
Love Jungle Pussy.
Pussy's like monologue as she's walking in with the gun.
So good.
Tiana so good. Benicio del Toro so good.
An absolute delight.
What did you say?
To watch.
Ocean waves, hombre.
Yeah, it's so good. Literally amazing. So cool. Effortlessly cool. Hate it. Jealous.
What do you have any movies next on your list?
I actually don't. You know, I'll see when I see, but I do feel quite inspired to watch films. Maybe it is like cinema season. Like
it is cinema season. Yeah. So if any production companies of any, Disney Plus people, Netflix people listening to the podcast,
or want to cast us in anything, I think we could go into acting.
Well, it's only a matter of time,
like,
really.
Not in a rude way, but like because I think she's quite funny. But if Megan Stalter can have a Netflix series, so can I.
Yeah.
Like if you want. The Girl in Too Much, that new Lena Dunham thing.
Oh, yes.
Being really dry humour, I can do that.
Yeah.
So if there's any casting director...
Well, that's what...
Fine, I'll be in a film. Don't beg it.
That's one of the kind of... I think Paul Thomas Anderson does that quite a bit. Or he cast Dijon and...
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor's done a lot of acting.
Jungle Pussy.
Baby Haim, Jungle Pussy. I wonder how he auditions.
Yeah. Or does he just like know them as like people and want them in? I honestly...
But it's a great PR move and it didn't like
and
feel...
And it's not messy. Because they're good. They're all really good.
Exactly.
I keep saying to Bill, I keep winding them up that I'm like, oh yeah, well my acting career takes off.
Well, just...
Saying to a lifelong actor like, oh yeah, when I obviously get my Netflix original. But why wouldn't I get that?
Yeah, I said to my friend who went to drama school the other day that like, how do I get into it? And she's like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
I was like, but I guarantee you'll get into it. You could walk into it. I really don't.
Well, we could both walk into it. Let's just play like ourselves.
Yeah.
And get enough followers so that it's like basically just a marketing move.
And I don't think that's hard. Give us 2 years.
Yeah.
Also, nearly on 10k on both Instagram and TikTok. Bing.
Hey-o.
I was watching our first and second episode the other day, and I was like really proud of us. Yeah.
Oh, because it was shit.
We talk as if we want people to listen. If that makes sense. Like, do you know when there's like young people come on the bus, like 2 people will come on a bus and like sit in front of everyone and talk like as if they want everyone to listen. We talk like that. It's really funny.
Oh, you said this on a voice.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's also reminded me that on the way back from the casino, this lovely CSM student called Amabel.
Oh, that's fierce.
Was like, Louis, I love your podcast. And then she was giving me all the gossip on the current crop of CSM Nepo babies, who I'm not going to name and shame, because I love you.
I got tea on Drake at Berghain, and I never shared it.
Wow.
But we got it DM'd on the Straight Diva DM, and I read it.
Can we say it?
Yeah. Give me my phone.
Give me my phone.
Yeah, that's just reminded me. Sorry for
No,
being
it's
bossy.
okay.
Someone was like, I was there, I worked the door.
We've got a Berghain door. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Give me list. Oh,
please.
I get rejected every time.
Oh,
Yo,
God.
Crody.
Can you search for like...
You could search Drake.
Oh yeah, there we go. So, here we go. I'm not saying who sent this in. I'm writing to tell you about Drake and Berghain. He was so cringe. So his management texted my friend about a guest list for him and his security. He said no, but somehow he got a list with 3 or 4 security guards who wanted to look normal but were obviously security. He stood in the worst spot, blocking the entrance to the bar next to the stairway. So whenever you wanted a drink or were on your way upstairs, you would have to run into him and his entourage. I think he was surprised that not so many people cared that he was there. All of that while refusing to take his puffer jacket off, and it was 50 degrees and we were all half naked sweating. He looked so uncomfortable and out of his comfort zone with all the queer naked people around him. But who knows? Maybe I only saw him when he just arrived. Maybe he went after that to a dark room and got it loose, if you know what I mean. Anyway, bye. And then they followed up saying, I also have tea on Harry Styles and Berghain.
Whoa.
And I said, oh, you better wake that up. And then they never replied. But there you go. There's some absolute tea for you. So shout out to the person that sent that in.
I mean, yeah, I didn't imagine Drake going into Berghain and, you know, stripping off all his clothes
Yeah.
and throwing it back.
And having a harness on.
Yeah, and getting into the dark room. I can very much
What's
imagine
their issue
him
today? She's like a shark.
kind of being a bit tentative and feeling a little bit out of...
Stressed.
Yeah.
It's
And-
good that he did it though. Like if he wanted to go to Berghain, like good for Drake.
Yeah, but it would have been cool if he didn't take 4 security
Yeah.
guards. Like
what's anyone going to do?
you are
Kiss
Drake,
you?
but anyone who knows anything would have been able to tell you that you're probably not going to get bothered in Berghain
yeah,
that
you'd be like,
much.
okay.
It's not like a dangerous, as if I've been that much. Went once. But thanks for
Thanks for
messaging
sending
that
babe.
in.
Yeah,
They work the door at Berghain.
yeah.
Wow. Fuck
We
yeah.
should go. We should
We're
go.
so sick.
We should go.
We're up. Okay. Okay. Wow. We have to talk about the main key event of pop culture news this week,
yeah,
Sue,
let's go.
which is that Taylor Swift released her album, The Life of a Showgirl, and on this album, well, you know, let's start there. Have you listened to the album?
Yeah,
What do you think of it?
girl. Love that bit. I honestly, one thing that impresses me about
Oppresses you.
impresses me. Sorry, oppresses me is Taylor Swift.
This album is insulting to
It's
me.
oppressive.
It's transphobic.
It's what impresses me about the music industry at the minute and the world really is you can buy anything, just as like Elon Musk is doing. I think Taylor Swift is buying the industry. When that album came out with a 5-star review already in the Rolling Stone, you knew it was over because the Swifties aren't even fighting the bad reviews. The shit that I've seen, everyone's just kind of like, yeah, it's a bit peak. Like, I think it highlights an artist that we both know who, one of the besties.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say who it is for saying this opinion. But they were like, this has highlighted her inability to be a pop artist, Max Martin's inability to like do pop music anymore, and the other songwriters. Like, I think this has like showcased the worst sides of really, really 3 incredibly talented people. Wow. I think it has like it's highlighted. It's almost like they're like, right, let's pick the weakest things that we can do and try if we could do an album, and it just didn't work.
Are you historically a Taylor Swift fan?
I like Taylor Swift. I like, especially her pop stuff, like 1989, Red, loved it. But it's just, go give it a rest. And I truly do believe as well, I know we'll get onto the Charlie stuff, but like when Charlie released Brat and then she released that deluxe edition, so Brat couldn't go to number 1. Like, I just think someone described her as a Margaret Thatcher of music. And I genuinely think I've not heard a truer statement.
Yeah.
Just get lost.
Yeah.
Get lost. It's not even fierce that you get number 1s anymore. And it's not like I'm jealous or mad because all the Swifties like, you're mad. And it's like, I'm not mad. I'm just kind of like, it's boring. Like, and it's not that the music's boring. I just think like a dominating factor. I'd hate it if Beyonce did it, but Beyonce doesn't do it because she's got taste. Do you know what I mean? Like, just someone constantly there is just so, and then actually actively putting out bad made music is just awful.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't think... I've never gone to the Rolling Stone for an review, and it doesn't surprise me that they would... Like, I can imagine the Rolling Stone taking some shady shit, but like...
The Guardian gave it a 2.
Guardian's given it 2 stars. Pitchfork gave it 5.9.
Which might as well be 0.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of... They include a lot of English publications on the Times 4-star.
But I think people are scared to say.
The Standard 1-star.
The Standard ones. Well, it's true.
But do you think... I also think a lot of people... I think it's cool to not like Taylor Swift as well. Like,
I honestly love Taylor. Like,
has she ever been... I honestly don't know. Has she ever been critically acclaimed?
No, but I don't think she ever will be. And I think also...
Dead Poet Society is like...
That was shit as well.
Really?
But like, well, it's just getting worse and worse. Also, people are saying as well, like... I mean...
She got some clout when she did the... some clout when she did the Jack Antonoff album.
I think she's... Yeah. I think she's just showed her privilege in this album. And I think her privilege and power. And I think it's not fierce. And I think Sending for Charlie was weird. And then I think also, like... Have you seen that stuff which... I've seen a lot of like POC creators. It's like, have you seen that where she's talking about Travis Kelce's ex, but Travis Kelce's ex is black, and she's kind of like, "I'll never be a bad bitch. I'll never be a savage."
Oh my god, I
like
screenshotted
that.
it.
Yeah,
It's so
like,
funny.
It's giving like racial.
Fireworks at 5:30.
Christ,
it's the ends.
it's but it's giving like racial undertone.
Yeah. I have been afflicted by a terminal uniqueness. I've been dying just from trying to seem cool, but I'm not a bad bitch, and this isn't savage, but I'm never going to let you down. I'm never going to leave you out. Which is on Eldest Daughter by Taylor Swift.
I just think, just like, oh, you pick me sausage.
Yeah. That's actually led me to a kind of a little lyric analysis I want to do of some of my favourite moments from the album. I actually didn't think the album was that bad. I don't think it was that great, but I quite liked the opener, The Fate of Ophelia.
But don't you feel like there was no singles? There's not even like one, and it's like, because the songwriting's not good, you can't even argue that it's good songwriting, so there doesn't have to be singles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the thing that like spins me.
Yeah, I did think some of the lyrics are howlers, but I don't know what her general style is. But like, so on Eldest Daughter, the song I just quoted, the first verse is just like breaks one of my first rules of like decent lyric writing, which is show don't tell, where she goes, "Everybody's so punk on the internet. Everyone's unbothered till they're not. Every joke's just trolling and memes. Sad as it seems, apathy is hot. Everybody's cutthroat in the comments. Every single hot take is cold as ice. When you found me, I said I was busy. That was a lie." Yeah. Every single hot take is as cold as ice. Wouldn't it be better to like
Just
quote a hot take or
stop,
like
girl.
get a little more niche or image based rather than just saying...
It's just like yes men everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, and also, I'm just going to send, whilst on the topic, Travis Kelce's so uninteresting to me. He's so uninteresting. Like, they're both two, don't get me wrong, I do think she's an incredibly talented songwriter when she wants to be. I just can't understand why she's even doing this. Like, I don't get it. Like, and like that whole bit in like the Charlie disc, which is just so reductive. And like, literally, Charlie's my girl. I fight to the death for that lady. But like, she even came out, and I really liked how everyone understands it. If like, you know, Sympathy's a Knife is like a really like smart view of like, you know, supporting a woman on tour and then having to be friends with her in this like weird power dynamic and kind of like insecurities and stuff. And it just comes out and she's like, "Well, you're on coke." It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Taylor, like just do coke, you fucking
Also,
pussy." Do you know what I mean? Everyone does coke.
Leads me to... Yeah.
Free.
Loser! No,
Is that all you have to say?
Sympathy is a Knife as well has some vulnerability. It like takes some accountability and ownership, and like you can tell from the lyrics that Charlie XCX sees herself. She's admitting she's jealous, basically.
I would, yeah.
Whereas in Taylor Swift's lyrics, not just the Charlie song, but across the album, and have you ever heard the Matty Healy diss, The Smallest Man in the World?
No.
It's like all her lyrics lack any vulnerability or self-deprecate. It's always someone else who is the problem.
So this is also the thing where it's like, you know, she could have come back with something so smart and done like, I don't know, done a Lord and done a remix, or like, you know, replied and be like, yeah, I'm sorry, it's a bit peak, like it's hard for me too, kind of thing. But instead she comes out and she's like, you make me wet, I'm prettier than you, like I'm a blonde bombshell bitch. Like I don't.
That you make me wet like was crazy,
and it dumb and shit. And like even in her delivery, she was like, "Oh, am I really saying this?" Like I don't know, just like the whole thing is reductive, and it makes me feel as though like, do you know when you talk to people that haven't been to therapy, or you talk to people that aren't willing to listen, but then they'll reply anyway, and they're like, "Well, you're a cunt," and you're just like, "I'm trying to tell you something, like, or why you've hurt me." And then they're like, well, fuck you. And you're just like, no, like that's not what's happening. Like Charlie literally made this really smart song about being a woman in the industry. And she's just come back like, well, she's like, well, stop thinking about me, cokehead. Like, just like, what? Like, you're a billionaire and you don't have time to just think straight. Like, girl.
Yeah.
You're so boring, so reductive. Put Sabrina Carpenter on the album because you're copying what Sabrina does. Not well. It's
well, similarly,
so
I thought there were
boring.
times where she was trying to mimic the humor of Olivia Rodrigo, but just falling
And she
completely
sued
flat.
her before as well. And I feel like this...
Actually,
Yeah, she sued her for that song because she said that Olivia said that she was listening to Taylor Swift when she wrote Deja Vu. And so Taylor sued her for it. Taylor is a fucking freak. She's the Margaret Thatcher of the music industry. She's a cunt.
she releases like
And
eight.
the gag is as well, it's like, we're never going to be mates with her. So like, it's like, no matter how well our music goes, like, she's untouchable to everybody. Like, she doesn't, no one's on the level of her. She's so big. So like, I don't actually care calling her a cunt. Like, no one's
But
mates with her.
also, the music sucks.
The music shit.
The lyrics suck. But on that note, I looked at the streams of the opening weekend, and like recently, I've been paying more attention to that since I worked in the music industry, and like I looked at, for example, Dijon's opening weekend numbers on Spotify, and he got like 300k streams. I was like, that's pretty fucking good, like minimum on like an album song. Taylor Swift, how many songs do you think the minimum got on Spotify on the opening? I checked
I can't
today.
even imagine 100 million.
30 million, which
That's
I looked up,
crazy.
and according to a Spotify royalty calculator, is 100 grand. So she's got 100 grand.
Yeah, immediately. And we're meant to feel sorry for
And
you.
is she self-releasing, or is it, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I think she's self-releasing now. I don't know. I just think the main thing with her is like she's just like, she just needs to go away. She's a juggernaut. Like I really do have issue when, genuinely, when my music career takes off to a point where I like feel like I've done a good job and like
Nice.
thank you, and like I made the money, like I have a house, like I'm gonna chill. Like you can still make music, of course, but like you're a juggernaut, and like and I know what you love it, but like you can do things for yourself, like
And she's so petty.
yeah, and it gives that, and it gives messy, and like you have like the most like Instagram photo ever, like good for you, like good for you.
And she's just Charlie and Matty Healy, two of my biggest heroes, and she was so petty in both of them.
And I think someone looked at her age, and this is the album she released at her age, and at the same time Beyonce released Lemonade at this age.
Yeah.
And somebody was like saying, I can't remember what the analysis was saying, but it was like her whole branding has just been being like a silly white girl this whole time. And like if you look at like Beyonce, for example, like how every single album was so nuanced and different from the rest, and it's like Taylor's brand has been the same since I was in school. She was doing fucking dip dye, pink dye, like it's like your same brand is just being like everyone fucking hates me and I'm a silly like girl, and it's just like people don't get this privilege. And she's like got herself in a sing, and we're all meant to like clap for her and feel sorry for her. Like, I don't feel sorry for you. You're a billionaire.
But then,
Like, billionaire, you cannot be a billionaire without exploitation. So I don't want to hear any fucking 12-year-olds, if they ever hear this take, if this goes on the thing, commenting, standing up for it. Look at yourself, you silly fucking sausage, and get a grip.
But then, on that note, that she's like always been the kind of silly white girl. And then on some songs, she's like, I'm not a bad bitch, I'm not a savage, kind of like, and then she'll sometimes play into the like, I'm not the brat figure.
Yeah.
But then on another song, I can't remember what it is. I think it's Wish List, which has a $ instead of an S, which is pretty
thank
cool.
God.
She starts saying like Balenci instead of Balenciaga.
Do you know what I mean?
When like you're the girl that they pan to at the award shows because you're like dancing like an idiot.
Yeah. No, but literally though, and also like But that's also the thing. Is that what you want now? Like, do you want high fashion? Because it's not like Balenciaga's inviting her to the show.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, she's probably a bit too famous now, but
Maybe it's the sign that we've gone too pop. Or no, it's interesting that like we're in such a pop girly moment. So many like the biggest names in the world are all female pop stars, and like their forefather, actually she's not even the foremother, is kind of struggling.
But, like,
maybe she's resentful.
time to go. I think it is though. Like,
It's time to
like,
go.
back in like 10 years and doing Madonna, like, hung up. Do you know what I mean? I think it does hit a point where it's like, you do hit a point where it's like, eek. Everything does. It's fucking capitalism. Like, nothing stays at the top forever. She's been at the top for a long time.
And she
like,
is the Margaret that she is the capitalist.
She's the capitalist.
She releases like
industry.
8 versions of her album.
Yeah, it's minging.
Holloway, Odeon, Lux had 3 screenings of the Life of a Showgirl release party.
That's crazy.
If you're going to that, none of our listeners are going to that.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
I just want to say she came for Charlie XCX, right? And the whole concept of this fucking album is literally a copy of Brat. It's about like the perils and insecurities of being famous and falling in love.
Yeah.
Which is what Brat's about. And you flopped it.
Yeah.
You flopped it. You did it with no subtlety and no class and no taste because you're tacky and I hate you.
That bar.
We could do that next week.
God, we've been chatting.
We've been
I
chatting.
really enjoyed like the last couple episodes. Like we've had things to say.
We've been firing.
How long have we been filming for?
52 minutes.
Oh my god.
Should we do some agony aunts?
I'd love to.
Yay.
So again, I just want to like premise with everything. Every time I put up the shout out for agony aunts, I panic because I'm like, no one's gonna write in. And again, you lot have surprised us again, because you've sent so much in. So yay! Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everyone. So shall we do the ones?
I was thinking maybe some point soon we do. I don't know how many we've got today.
Just like a full app.
Full app.
Yeah. All right. Let's just do 2 now then. Okay.
When we've completely run out of things to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, we get DMs now, so we also get sent the ones.
We just
in the
get
box,
organic.
and then we get like DMs now. So it's like
We just like get DMs now.
no. So maybe we
like
should
literally
do-
like every day we just get DMs.
We do. Right, short agony aunt for straight leaver. 31 female. The man I'm dating for 5 months fell asleep when I was giving him head and he started snoring.
Oh, it's a part.
babe. I felt deeply rejected and I reacted by crying, lol. The whole thing was so embarrassing.
Sorry.
Has this ever happened to you before? Am I overreacting? Should I take this to mean I'm bad at blowies? Shouldn't he be honoured he's getting a BJ as opposed to bored and tired? Why does our honeymoon period already feel over at 5 months? I feel like I never want to suck dick again. P.S. Literally love the pod so much. Okay, so we love you.
We love you.
For starters.
And sorry I laughed. It was
It was shocking.
It was shocking.
Has that ever happened to me? No.
I think a crucial detail that wasn't included was there alcohol involved? Or
Yeah, that's true.
Was he inebriated? Even still. Sorry, what
I
were you
don't
gonna say?
think in healthy relationships, I think there's 2 issues here. One, you're panicking about the relationship because you think your honeymoon period's ended. A blowjob isn't going to stop your honeymoon, like, period ending.
Bang on.
And then the second one is to fall asleep with a blowjob. To me, it sounds as though, one, the honeymoon period has ended, which is something that shouldn't realistically, if you're in love with your partner, end, in my opinion.
Yeah. It should be easy at the start.
Yeah, it should. Fair dues. It could be easier and you're doing like really nice stuff. But even when like me and Bill live together now, you know, the love is still there as much, if not more, than it was before. And that's not me being like, look at my amazing relationship. It's just more like I don't know. And I think falling asleep in the blowjob is disrespectful. Or, like I said, if you were fucking pissed, maybe you were just enjoying it that much, you fell asleep. Because I've fallen asleep whilst wanking sometimes. Where you do it before bed and you just wake up and you're just like, oh.
I think I've done that once or twice, but I was very drunk.
Yeah.
I would firstly voice your kind of rightful insult at the fact that he fell asleep during. That's not that should get an apology.
Yeah,
and if
I
he has,
agree.
maybe he has apologized already. That's the first thing. The second thing is, how inebriated was he?
Yeah.
But that's minor. I think you're kind of onto it. It's like, it's maybe not about the blowjob. It's about
The
you
bigger thing.
you saying the honeymoon period is over. Him. Oh, I feel like I'm making too many assumptions, basically, off falling asleep during a blowjob. I've never. I don't think I could ever do that.
No,
but
I mean I wouldn't either.
it's the sort of thing you see in movies a lot. That
Yeah.
like a couple's having sex, and then the drunk guy falls asleep.
Yeah,
I've
falls asleep.
never
I've
heard. Never heard of any of my friends.
like actually doing it.
Um.
I think it's more. At the end of the day, what's happened is happened. Maybe you just go and apologise, but not apologise.
Wait.
Like communicate to him that like perhaps you'll need an apology. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you need to. I think, regardless of what happens, you need to air it out that this has made you feel this way. Because I think it's fair that it's made you feel this way. Because it's not a nice thing to happen to you. And he might just say shit ahead, and then we can all
Move on. Yeah. Maybe
No.
you fall. Maybe he gives you head, and then
Yeah,
you,
when's he giving
ignore
you
it.
head?
That part.
Huh? Do you bowl cat?
Do you both?
Do you bowl cat? But yeah, I felt like I wasn't very helpful there. I thought like you were quite helpful there.
I feel like we both were.
But air it out. And don't beat yourself up. And think about the honeymoon period thing ending.
Yeah.
Think about what's the subtext here.
Yeah.
And love you lots.
Love
Thanks
you,
for your
love you.
message.
Thank you for listening. Advice for supporting a friend who is marrying a man despite blatantly being a lesbian. Think I'd only push her away if I'm too honest about what's clearly going on. You would just have to tell her.
Yeah, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I think genuinely, like, I'd want my friend to be like, look, babe,
Yeah.
I just want to swing it past you. She might literally be like, girl, shut up. And then
Yeah.
that's it. Because if she was a real mate, it's like, I'm actually really thankful you said that.
Mm.
Genuinely, if I was marrying, I mean, I don't think it'd happen, but if I was marrying someone and anyone had any doubts, I'd want them to air them and just say, like, look, because it wouldn't make me think twice. And if you're that sure about marrying someone, it wouldn't bother you either. Like, it's your friend just making sure that you're happy with everything.
Nigella, I love you more than anything I know in this world, but it would be remiss of me to not air any concerns I have about your relationship, because you mean the world to me, and I want you to be happy, and I value you and respect you, and I wonder if this is the best decision. And I know you're going to think I'm stupid and insane, but I just want you to sit with that, and you might bat it away.
But do you, Bocat?
But do you, Bocat? is he eating your ass?
Yeah. So crazy.
But yeah, you can absolutely do that, and you just say, I know you're going to get mad. I want you to know this comes from a place of love. And they will get a bit mad. They'll be taken aback.
Yeah.
But you don't want to sit on your fucking hands for the rest of your life and think,
Right, one more agony aunt.
yeah.
Okay, 28, bi girly, just moved to London. Congrats. I just left my 5-year relationship to move to London. I got straight on the apps and I'm not looking for anything but the occasional hookup and nice date. However, everyone I meet, brackets, which has been only men so far, brackets, are not interested in me after date 1 or 2 or after sex. Am I the problem? I always think we're vibing and then they just don't want to see me again. Starting to affect my confidence. What do? Lol, there's my agony aunt because I don't know how to use social media. Okay, Diva, one thing I will say is men in London, trash. So like, or not trash, it just moves different here. It moves different here. Like, it's like,
What, compared to where? Derby?
well, no, but they want to settle down in Derby and get a new build.
Right,
Do you know
true,
what I mean?
true,
Like, it's
true.
like, you can't do that in
This
London.
is a city of commitment phobes.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's like people who move to London because we're all narcissists.
Yeah.
And like, do you think you can be,
It is the land of opportunity.
like, I think there are people, you can find relationships here, but it's a bigger well of shit, basically. And so I think that you just need to.
And so I think that.
Huh?
You said so, I think. So I said so.
I think that what I will say is, I think you need to just love yourself through it. And if you're happy shagging, then just shag about. But I don't think after a 5-year relationship, I mean, obviously you could do what you want, but like, don't be looking for another. Just enjoy shagging people. But just know, like, truly how I found dating in London, it is like that. And it's nothing to do with you, and it shouldn't affect your confidence because you're beautiful and amazing. However, like, men do move mad in this city, in my opinion.
Did she say she was giving off the impression that she'd been on a lot?
So she's bisexual,
First.
but she's only been on dates with men since coming to London. So it sounds as though.
Well,
like,
why don't you try dating some girls?
yeah, try that.
Or are you going for a specific kind of guy? But yeah, I would echo what you say. Like, it's not a very... just generationally, it's like quite a commitment phobic. I've never been the one to... I mean, it doesn't happen to me that much, but I've never been the one to ask why someone didn't want to go on another date. Because I don't think it really benefits you at the end of the day, personally.
Yeah.
I think ultimately all you can do is be the best version of yourself according to you. And that doesn't mean be a dickhead to everyone, because you're likely not being a dickhead to everyone, or whatever. Means you have to change the way you are. But as long as you know that you're giving the best impression of yourself according to you, then I think you can take more pride in it.
Period.
But yeah, it's rough out there. And maybe try dating some women.
Try dating some women, and maybe just take a break from it all. Like, if you just come out of a 5-year relationship, maybe you just need to be on your own and just like enjoy being in London. Because like, I know I've been in London 8 years, but I've just moved areas. Like, a move is a move. Like, wherever you go, it's like one of the what is it? Like, it's one of the top 5 most stressful things you'll do. So maybe just like
also
enjoy like your own company.
Yeah, great shout, Sue. Another thing that popped into my mind just now is try and date through avenues that aren't through apps, because while apps can be a great way to meet people, especially when you've moved to a new city like you have, and they allow you to meet people that you otherwise would never meet, you are dipping into quite a large cross section of society where there are going to be a lot of people that you have nothing in common with, and aren't well suited to you, and it can lend itself sometimes to being quite shallow.
Period.
Where obviously you've just moved here, so it's hard. But if you were to try and date through kind of friends or an activity or hobby or interest, that might provide more fruitful results.
Period.
And that's been my TED Talk.
I never said my A&E story, so I'll save that for next week.
Oh, okay.
I was in A&E.
You want to do it next week?
Yeah, I think we should do it next week.
Okay.
Hold on to that.
Wow.
Guys, comment below.
And on the next episode of next time on Straight Diva, oh, my pussy's falling off.
Me chuff! Me chuff!
Me chopper!
Right, goodbye. Comment below what
That's
you
great.
think of that
We've never
episode.
done a fucking cliffhanger before.
Yeah, that's it.
That's genius.
Wait next week for my A&E story.
Thanks, everyone. Have a lovely week.
Love you.
Take care of yourself.
Listen to Yeah Right and
It's hip to be done.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.